Grand Rising family, and welcome back to Yvette's View. I'm up early this morning and I'm actually doing some more jackfruit, and I was able to buy some, so I'm coming in to check in with you guys, see how you were doing today. This is day 5. I missed you yesterday. My throat was acting a little funny yesterday, so I thought I would just take that day off. As far as filming, feel much better today. Got on that, had a concoction that I made up of elderberry, mullein, lemon, and ginger. Drank that down to clear out that phlegm that was trying to evade or invade my lungs. I was like, not today, and not while I'm on this spring clean reset. Although that could have been part of some detoxing. In the midst of that, let's still get that out, because I still need to be able to talk and do all those things. But I'm up early this morning, and while I was doing this jackfruit, I tried to record myself doing cutting the jackfruit, because I actually found a whole one this time, you guys. And so I went online and said, okay, I'm going to try to cut it like these other people were showing me how to do it. And I did record a little bit of me trying to peel the skin off. So get ready to enjoy a little bit of laughter. I love to laugh, so I figured, why not, share some of that so you can laugh at me, because I'm trying to always challenge myself to do something that I see other people doing and thinking that I can do it too. Well, that's the funny part. It was a struggle. Enjoy this part that you're going to see. I'm going to show it to you. I'm showing you the circles or cuts that I made first. And unfortunately, this just was not successful, guys. It was a struggle. I'm literally trying to figure out, where do I start? Where do I start pulling this from? And then as I'm looking around, I'm thinking I'm going to be able to hold the stem and pull and tug. And that thing was heavy. It was hard. I didn't have no strength. I felt defeated. I was just like, this is not working the way I wanted it to. And I really thought I was going to be able to share this and be like, look, guys, I did it. I'm professional now. I saw the guys on YouTube doing it this way. And of course, with me, I was not successful as I thought I was going to be, guys. So anyway, I just had to come on and show you this. It was hilarious to me. And I was a little defeated because I felt like I don't have any strength. So strength training, it's time to implement some strength training in my life, family. I'm funny to myself. I hope you guys enjoyed that. It was funny to me when I saw it. So I said, let me share that with the family of what I was trying to do. So I ended up having to do it a little bit like thug style or ghetto style, if you will. It doesn't matter, whichever way you want to call it. But I want to show you what it looks like in this sink right now. Because I just cut it any old kind of way, y'all, just so I could get to my fruit. That's all that mattered at the end of the day. And as I continue to cut that and peel it, I'll be putting it into my bowl. Also, I just have a little cup where I'm putting my seeds, just so you can see that. But what was interesting, family, about doing this jackfruit, it kind of made me think about what we're doing here. And even when we're changing just different things about our lives, it's layers and layers and layers, and it is work. There's no way around doing what's best for oneself that's not going to require some work for you to do. But at the end of all of that work and all that seemed like it was a lot to do and a lot to get through, when you get to the actual prize is when you have the reward. And family, that's what I was thinking about when I was cutting this jackfruit, and how hard it was for me to even get to the meat of it because of that hard outer layer shell that's trying to protect whatever it is that you're trying to hold on to that no longer serves you. But when it's time to let that go, and you have to peel back those layers and then get to the middle or the core of your issue. You got to get through all of that just to get to the core of it. Uh-oh, sorry about that. And then release it. Pop, it popped out. But that's what I thought about, or what kind of came to me while I was doing this jackfruit today. But as you can see, this jackfruit is not going to be the one that I can cook. So this will be the jackfruit that I will eat, freeze, because again, this is the sweet one, because this is just the color of it, family. Just the color of it lets you know that it's got a little sweetness to it. I haven't tested this one yet, so let me try it. This one's sweeter. Oh my God, I'm in trouble. I'm probably gonna have some of this today, most likely. Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna have me some of this because I'm having some now. But just wanted to come back on and let you know, even though it's work, even though it may seem tedious, even though it might seem difficult, the reward at the end is sweet. I can't make it no sweeter than what it is. Let's just say this part of you needs to be released, but you got stuff in the middle that's withholding or stopping you from going forward. You've got stuff in the middle that's taking up space and time and excuses and reasons of why, oh, it's too hard. Because see, that thing there, that core, that root is hard and it's there for a reason. However, some of that has to be broken down. Some of that has to be peeled back. You've got to get to the core of your issues so that you can release the sweet nectar or the sweetness of who you are. If you're hardcore at times, I've been, I'm gonna keep that a bug. I've been very hardcore at times in certain situations. But this was a lesson, family, that I even learned just doing this. And I thought I would share that with you. The lesson that I got from just doing this fruit this morning. It's layers, it's so much to get through in order to get to the prize. But when you get to the prize, that's when it's beautiful. But it's worth it because it haven't been that sweet in a long time, and that's the real core of who you are. And this journey of going raw is gonna help me break down some calcified layers in there that need to be broken down. So I wanted to just come on and share that with you, family, about this experience. You know, just learning the lesson of even doing this work of cutting through and peeling back. I obviously didn't have enough strength to pull that through, as you saw, which was hilarious. Or it was hilarious to me because I'm like, you thought you was gonna go in there, watch this video while they're cutting it around in a circle and this peeling it back and ripping it, it's just gonna rip off, just eat. Not my experience, family. Just know that even though this may feel difficult, and it is and can be difficult or challenging, that's why we call it a challenge, it's worth peeling back all that to get to the sweet nectar or the core of who you truly are and who you're truly meant to be. It's worth it. You're worth it. I love you all, family. Tell me down in the comments how your day went yesterday, what you're planning on doing today, if you have time to do so. What else do I want to know from you? How are you feeling? Have you been noticing any changes mentally, physically, spiritually? Just anything. What have you noticed in you? Because that's why your journal is important, so that you can write down what you notice and what you're feeling, or why you're might be agitated. Drinking my water. This is my first one. But yeah, put that down in the comments. Let's connect. Let's chat. Oh, and I will say this, family, because I don't want to not be fully disclosed. Last night, I almost ate something cooked. Just because, just so you know, this happens to everybody. Just because you're supposed to eat raw, the cooked food all of a sudden is appealing. It's calling your name. It's like, you can have a little bit of this. It's nothing bad with that. They're greens. You made them. You can eat them. I talked about that the last time of the video. I didn't eat it, but last night I wanted to, because again, I made cornbread muffins for the family to go with the greens. And you know I love, well, if you don't know, so you do know, I'm just letting you know, I love greens and cornbread together. And I did make it vegan, but still, I couldn't eat it. Just so you know, family, that was a struggle for me yesterday. It was difficult because it kept calling my name. However, I chose raw. So if I do have greens, I'm gonna have to cut those up and eat them raw, family. I can't eat them cooked. Y'all don't know. The last time I did the raw food challenge, I didn't have that issue. And I will say, at the time I was doing it, I wasn't cooking for the family either. So I was able to just do straight raw because I wasn't cooking for anybody. This time it's different because I'm cooking for people along with my raw food. And I will say, what has helped me is the prepping. Because had I not had stuff prepped, I would have eaten the cooked food that I made that day and that night, because it was right there, and all I had to do was put it on the plate and get busy. But I chose not to, and the fact that I had my cucumbers cut, the fact that I had my lettuce washed and dried and ready to go, it made it easier for me. So the fact that I did that makes my world easier. So family, enjoy your day again. Peace, love, and light. You can do this. Since I did it and I'm full disclosed to you, have a great day. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, the word all, so that you're notified. Peace.